Hi, I'm Raven Mangila. Now we will discuss or describe how inner core and outer core generates heat that allow the fluid motion in the mantle, that which in turn causes the slow but steady movement of several plates on the crust. Here are the different questions that my student asks.
What is mantle?
The mantle is the mostly solid bulk on Earth's interior. The mantle lies between the Earth-dense superheated core and its thin outer layer, the crust. The mantle is about 2,900 kilometers or 1,802 miles thick and makes up a whopping of 84% of Earth's total volume. The Earth is divided into three main layers: the dense, hot inner core, the molten outer core, the mantle, and the thin crust, which support all life in the unknown universe, that is, us. When the Earth begins to form for about 4 billion years ago, the iron and nickel were quickly separated to each from other rocks and minerals to form the core of the new planet. The molten material surrounding the core in the early mantle, over millions of years, the mantle has cooled. The water vapor will trap inside the minerals and explode lava. As the water increased, the mantle grew stronger.
What is the temperature of the mantle?
The mantle temperature varies widely from 1000 degrees Celsius or 1832 degrees Fahrenheit near the crust boundary to 3700 degrees Celsius or 6692 degrees Fahrenheit near its main boundary. In the mantle, the heat and pressure generally increase in depth. The transfer of heat and materials to the mantle helps to determine the view of the Earth.
What are the activities in the mantle?
In the activity of the mantle will move the plate tectonics, which created or contributes to volcanoes, ocean currents, earthquakes, and orogeny or to form mountain ranges. The upper mantle extends from the crust to a depth of about 410 kilometers or equivalent to 255 miles. The upper mantle is mostly solid in the part of the Earth's lithosphere where earthquakes and volcanic activities often occur along plate boundaries. But its more malleable region contributes to a tectonic activity, and it has two parts, the lithosphere and the stenosphere. The very slow motion movements in the plate of the lithosphere on the stenosphere is the cause of plate tectonics, a movement associated in the lands and create continental drift, earthquakes, the form of mountains, and volcanoes. In fact, the lava that erupts from the volcanic eruption is actually the stenosphere itself, melted into magma. Of course, tectonic plates are not really floating in the stenosphere because this is not liquid. Tectonic plates are only unstable at their boundaries and hotspots because that's the right places when the plates' movements happen.
What is mantle convection?
Mantle convection describes the movement of the mantle as it transfers heat from hot core into the lithosphere. It's just that cycle through the molten rocks of the Earth that helps keep the surface of the Earth hospitable for us and other human beings. The mantle is heated from below, cooled from above, and its general temperature decreases over long periods of time because that's heat and coldness of the mantle will innovate due to longevity.
What is convection current?
All these elements contributes to convection currents are the movements of fluid as a result of differential heating. Convection current transfer hot magma to the lithosphere and at plate boundaries, and hot spot also transfer denser, cooler material from the crust to Earth interior through the process of subduction. In the case of Earth, convection current refers to the motion of molten rock in the mantle as the radioactive decay heats up the magma, causing it to rise and driving the magma to flow in the Earth crust.
What generates the heat in the Earth's inner core?
There are three main sources of heat in the deep Earth. First, the heat from when the planet formed and accreted, which has not yet been lost. 2. The frictional heating caused by denser core material sinking to the center of the planet. And 3. Heat from the decay and radioactive elements.
Is Earth core heating up?
The Earth core is not heating up, but it is cooling down at a very slow rate as the Earth plummets through the depth of frigid space.
How does the inner core affect the outer core?
The intense heat of the inner core is keeping the outer core a dense liquid that contains convection current due to the heat, and they are directed by the Earth's spin. The inner core is also believed to be moving at a different rate than the outer core.